Hi guys, welcome back, it's Angel DFC. Today I've got my kids with me.
Hello. 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 Hey.
And we're going to be trying something a little different. Today we're going to be building the...
A smart robot car kit from Elegoo.
Right, so let's open the box and see what we've got inside. And the first thing we've got here is an instruction manual that shows us how to build it and all the parts that we get with it. So we're going to need to be using that. And then the first box here looks like it's got some batteries in it, or at least the box, and some screws and parts. So all this for building it. This is a servo. This is going to be what holds the sensors on the front of the car so that it can see where it's going. Some connectors. That's some tape so that we can tape up the wires and keep it tidy, I think. Some servo screw-ons. That's the battery compartment. And we've even been given some tools here so that we can screw everything together. So let's keep those at the top there and we can use those. The next thing we've got, that is the ultrasonic sensor that goes on that. So we'll keep that with that. All these other components, that I think is the Bluetooth. That's an expansion board. I think that's the motor controller. And this one is the custom board that goes on top. And this is the Arduino. So that's basically what controls everything and we can program it to do what we want. Right, in here, what have we got here? What's that?
The remote.
A remote controller for controlling it. You know what that is?
A wire on the
Yeah, it's a USB cable, that one. Do you know what these are?
chargers. Then are the eyes. So it can.
These are the motors for turning the wheels. Yeah, so it can move. And then we've got the wheels.
Okay, here. I'll move it in so it can see.
And then this one, I think, is going to be the plastic boards for mounting everything onto.
These are the wires. I don't know what they're called though.
USB cables.
Yep, they're USB cables.
So these are the two boards for building everything.
And these are the eyes. This is the remote.
So let's move the box out of the way. And then this is the robot car kit. Right, so we've sorted everything out and we've figured out what we need to do first. Luckily, they've labelled all of the packets so that we know what we need to use for what parts. So the first things that we're going to need to do is put these together. So what are these?
They're for turning the wheels.
They are, they're motors. So let's get these out of the packet. Right, so we've got the motors ready and the parts ready for them. And it looks like what we've got to try and do is build these aluminium plates onto the side so that we can fit them onto the base of the robot. So could you pass me the green one? Thank you. And we'll see if we can try and get these on here. So this goes on this side by the looks of it. And I think they are, double-sided, so you can put them up either way. And then one of these goes in here. And then we need to get one of these on here. And then we'll get the other one on. Do you want to pass me one of the nuts? Brilliant, thanks mate. And that goes on there. And then we'll just tighten them up. They're nice and tight. And that's it, that's what we've got to do to all of them. Right, so we've got the motors put together, and then we need to do the next part, which is attach them to the base of the car. So we've got the base of the car, and what we need to do is just peel the paper off of this. It's going to be a bit tricky. Right, so now that we've got the paper off of the acrylic base, what we need to do is get the motors mounted onto it. So can you empty the bag for me?
Yes, Dad.
What we need to do is figure out the position of all these so that we can get the wires on the insides. I think that's the way to do it there, like that. And then that. Right, so are these hexes again, yep. So who wants to do the first one? So could you pass me the first screw? Thank you.
Well done.
And let's get that on there and just finger tighten it. I'm just getting them on so that you guys can screw it on. Right, do you want to screw it on?
Me?
Yeah. So on and then turn it round and round.
Yep. Good.
That's it. Well done.
Well
Make sure you get it nice and tight on there. And let me know if you need help.
I know I because I'm super big and strong.
Good.
Is it a bit hard? I think Dad has.
Yeah. So do the other one. Out of there. Do the other one.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Right, is it my turn, or are you still going on that one?
Oh, you've gone further than the other one. Because this one is softer.
Yeah, this one's a lot easier to do. I did say that I thought there might be an issue with the other one.
Hello. Yeah. It's like a staircase.
Yeah?
You are pretty big and strong.
She's managed to do it, hasn't she? Let me just do this one because it's going to be super tight. Right, you next.
Okay, so it's my turn.
So what we want to do is make sure that the wires on the inside, get it like that.
Not you. In bed.
Right, screws.
Okay, my turn. No, is this mine?
Yep, those two, yep.
Which way? This way.
Towards me, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, try them.
Righty tighty.
Yeah,
So turn it to the right.
Yes, the use it.
Yeah, so you're turning it to the right to tighten it, aren't you?
3, 2, 1. It's done. Shall we do this quicker?
Yeah, do it quickly if you can do it quickly. What we don't want to do is get it wrong though.
There, so that's 2 times. So it's my turn.
Well, you've had your turn.
You It's not yours.
You did your screws, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, it's still little to older.
Yes, but you've had your turn.
So can I
Screw.
do that one? Can I put it in? This one.
Yeah? Other way, lefty loosey, righty.
I was getting it out then. I was like, why is it going faster?
See?
No, that's left towards you. Why is that way right?
Because it is. Do that with your hand. Is that an L? Is that an L or is that not an L? So look, is that an L? Is that an L? So it's left.
No, isn't this straight?
Yes.
Ah,
Done.
So if you're doing that, it's not towards you. Yes. Can you do it again?
Right, your turn. Come round.
Oh! Dad?
Yeah.
Hello? No.
Me too.
Okay.
Tight. Well done. Thank you. Right, so now we've got all the motors on, we're going to take a look at the next part, which is putting the motor controller in. Right, okay, so now that we've got the motors attached to the base, we need to attach the control board for the motors, and we've got these screws from this bag here. So, can you open that for me? Right, so now that we've got the motor controller out of the bag, we need to get it attached to the base. So we're going to use these shins, pop that here, and can you just pop a screw into that hole for me?
Okay.
If I line it up.
Yeah.
So, oh, you got to do it super carefully.
Without knocking.
Is it over the hole?
Yeah.
Right, now, through there. There you go, that's it, well done. And then I'm just going to put this on to get it attached.
And once we've done that, it's finished.
So let's line that up. And can you do the other one? If I get that one there, can you do the next screw, please?
Yes, Dad. Why does it keep coming off?
I don't know.
Very funny.
Right, and I want you to tighten them all for me.
Tighten the mother. Okay. All of them.
No, that's loosen. That's loosen.
At least I loosened it so I can tighten it.
Right, so now that we've got the motor controller on, we need to flip the board over because we're going to be getting the line tracer on the bottom of the robot. Can you open the line tracer for me and I'll get the screws out of this pack here.
Do you know how?
Pull that, that's it. Yeah.
Well done, Princess.
Pull, pull, pull. Let me help. There we go. Can you get it out? That's it. Well done. Right. So this needs to go with that as the front end. Right, so now that we've got the Uno attached with the expansion board on top, we need to get this open so that we can put the Bluetooth port on. So if you open that for me. Well done. Nice one. Let's move that out of the way. You just pop that out. Now it's got a clip on there that only goes on one way because it's got keys on here so that they have to go into the slots on the port. So do you want to take this and it goes in on that one there with the Bluetooth controller pointing out this way. So
Like that.
yeah, like that, and then clip it on at the bottom. There we go. So that is all the control stuff on the top of the board as well. Can anyone tell me where the infrared controller is on this top expansion board? That's the Bluetooth controller.
Infrared
No.
light. Where's the infrared light?
No.
Here.
No,
That's
it's
the
on the
button.
top one. It's on the top one.
This one.
It's this here.
What?
If you're looking at it from the other side, you might not have been able to see the...
Oh, yeah, I see the infrared
So
light.
that is the infrared
And
receiver. That can
Where's the infrared?
see infrared light.
Which is how the controller works, right?
How the infrared controller works. So you have to be pointing it at that. Right. So the next thing that we've got to do now is get the battery mounted onto the top of this board, which we're going to be doing, putting it on the back side here. So this is the battery box, and these are the nuts and bolts that are going to connect it on. So let's get this, and we want to be putting it on this side here. And can I get one of the nuts, please, and a bolt?
Oh.
Thank you. Brilliant. Well done. Thank you. We actually don't need those ones. Those were extra ones that were given to us for the brain.
Do you need these?
Yeah, we will do in a minute because we're going to definitely need one for the tyres when they go on.
This one? Ties in it. Let's see how it works.
And that's the battery pack on there.
Is it nearly finished? Okay.
Not long.
Yeah.
Right then, so the next thing we're going to be doing is getting the eyes on. So for that we need to mount it on the servo, which is going to be like the neck so it can turn its head. This is their head and their ultrasonic eyes on the robot on this one. That's the mount for it. And these are all the screws. So can you open that for me, please?
So are these for the eyes or? I
got it. Yeah.
Are these for the eyes?
That's it, and then get the eyes out.
They are.
Well, it's all for the eyes, but yeah, be careful with it. Should we separate them into... That's those bolts, that's those screws, that's those big ones. These are the little ones here, and then the black ones can go there. Can you sort them out for me?
Yeah.
Brilliant, thanks very much.
So it can't look up, but it can do. Yeah. How do you get these off?
Yeah, it can do that and that, and yeah.
Dad, how do you get these off? Dad, this is different.
I'll start it for you.
Dad, this one's different than a little one. It's a bit bigger.
Is it tiny bit bigger?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so maybe keep it, yeah. Are they definitely all different, or are they just ever so slightly different?
Ever so slightly different.
Alright.
Okay, now this is done.
Right, pop that on there then. These ones are the same. This is the same as those ones.
It's the same. All of these.
They're the same, and then I think this is the same as these, and this is the same as these. They might just be ever so slightly different. This one's probably one of these as well.
Yeah.
That's it, I think.
They just look a bit different.
Good job. So these are the M1.68, but we only actually need 4 of them. We need 4 of these.
Yeah. And one of them.
And the ultrasonic sensor module. So that's all we need for this bit.
So is that the mouth?
You can pretend it is, yeah.
No.
So we get that screw in the front. Oh, where's it gone? There.
Oh. Why do I keep on dropping it?
No, why do you keep on dropping it?
I don't know. If you need it, it's in my hands.
Yeah, so do you want to do this bottom screw then?
Oh, it's off.
So here's your tiny screwdriver.
Okay. It's on. It's tiny. No, it's really tiny.
Really tiny.
I wish it's a bit bigger. This handle. But
Yeah.
now you have to do it.
Let's put that down for a second until you've got it in.
Sorry, I accidentally. Where is it?
It's alright. Try not to lose it. That's a very small one to lose, isn't it? Shall I help you get that started? Or do you want to do it all yourself?
Nearly done it. Done.
Brilliant, thank you. Right, and then I'll do the last one.
That was quite long.
Yeah, but you did a good job. Right, so that is the eyes screwed onto the head. And now we need to get the head inside here. Are you going to do that?
Okay, so.
Wait, you need to make sure that it's on the right way. So from what it's saying is the screws need to be out this way. So if you push it through and pull it down, can you just tuck that in there?
Okay.
That's it. Good.
Needs.
That's it. That's it. Right, now do the next one.
Okay.
So how do you want to do this
very
one?
hard again.
If you shall I hold the screwdriver again and do it this way like we did before?
Just then, it's hard. Only if it's hard. You can help. That wasn't too hard.
Is it going in?
Yeah.
Right, so then you hold that and I do this again. Yeah? Teamwork. Brilliant, that's it. Well done. Number 2. Right, and now we've got to get the wiring together.